Yo, I'm going to try to do this quick because I just took a video a second ago and it took me 20 minutes to get through the entire thing. And it was way too long and my camera stopped and I wasn't even done. So here you go. This is Shane and Shane the Answer, Good Heart Part 1. That wasn't so stupid. Okay, and that's basically the intro, and then he moves into the verse. It's like this. That's the pre-chorus part, and then he moves into the chorus. Okay, and that's the chorus. And the bridge is just simple, and I'll explain it to you in a minute. So first of all, in the intro, they have this cool thing. You can watch the video part earlier if you want to see it, but I'll explain it. You start on the first fret with your middle finger, top string, and you slide up to the 7th past the capo, and so you're like, and then you pluck. So that's your pointer fingers on the 6th fret past the capo, 6th fret past the capo on the G string, and your ring finger comes down on it. But it's like this. Okay, and so after that, pluck up, hammer on, pluck, and then your ring finger moves up one string to make that nose, to make that note. So you do the slide thing and you're like, okay, and so you do that. And yeah, that can take a little while to get down. And then you make the jump and you put your pinky finger on the 4th fret on the top string, and these two fingers on the D and the G strings on the 2nd fret past capo. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you take them off, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's just those two strings. And then you do this cool hammer-on thing that's like, and I ran that too far. But it's just 2nd fret, or on the D string it's 2nd fret, 4th fret, on the G string it's the same thing. And on that you slide up to the 9th, or the 7th past the capo, technically it's the 9th. So it's like this. Okay, and so you have that, and then we move on to the, I'm going to move on to the verse now. That's basically the intro. The second part of the intro is the chorus, and so I'll just show you the chorus in a minute. And so the verse goes like this. They do this cool muting thing that's basically like a pressing thing, and it's just periodical pressing. It's not even according to a certain thing. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, and so they do a cool strumming thing to go along with it, and you can listen to the song and pick it up, or you can watch me and pick it up, or whatever. But you do this kind of E shell thing, and so your thumb goes on the 7th fret past capo on the top string and mutes the 2nd string, and these two fingers go on the 7th fret past the capo on the D and the G string, and you mute the bottom two strings, and so it's like this. And then you move into this B shell. That would be, you have B, but you can open the bottom two strings and it sounds cool. So it's basically like if you play a bar B chord right here, but don't touch the bottom two strings. Well, you mute them actually. And you're going to play that open later on in the course. So you go from this I guess they do a periodical thing on the mute. It's like da 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 da. So they let off like that. Anyway, and then you jump to the next chord, which is really weird. You're gonna mute the A string, the B string, and the E string. And you have your ring finger on the 4th fret past capo on the top string, your pointer finger on the 2nd fret past capo on the D string, and on the 4th string you have your pinky on the 4th fret past capo. So it should sound like that. Only 3 strings you play, and then you play this this one. Sorry, my camera or my battery just shut off on my camera. Okay, so this chord is like if you were to play a G but mute the 2nd string basically. I use my thumb for it, you can use whatever, it's not a big deal. But you just play all of them like that. And if you want to get the muting thing to go on, you have to do it with your palm on your strumming hand instead. So that's how the verse runs. On the end one if you want, or on any of it if you want, it's not a big deal. And the pre-chorus is the exact same chords. And this is the strumming pattern they use. And so on this chord, whenever they get to the end of the pre-chorus and they have that kind of extended strum thing, then you go halfway through it, and then he puts his pointer finger on the 2nd fret past capo on the 4th string, on the G string. And then they go into the chorus, and the chorus goes like this. You play basically an E shell. Down here it's if you were to play a bar chord E. But you're playing just these three. And so they start off with that. And then your pinky finger is going to move 2 frets up, and your pointer finger is going to move 1 fret back. And I use my middle finger, try not to flip you off, to mute the top string. And so they do like this. And then they move into that shell I showed you earlier. And then they move into the B shell. And about halfway through it, they mute the bottom. So it's like... And then they go into the an A shell, which is just the B shell, move down 2 frets. And they have the bottom 2 muted still. And that's whenever he starts doing the pump thing I showed you with the fingers. That's whenever he starts doing that again in the chorus, which gives it the cool sound it has, like the effect it has during the song. You're going to do with this exactly what you did with the E shell from up here. You're going to move your pinky finger up 2 frets and your pointer finger back 1 fret, except this one's quite a bit harder. And so you go, and then you come back to the A shell, and then you go to the B shell. So it moves like this. Play that through twice, and that's the chorus. And then whenever you get to the end, it's just kind of like... And you go back to the verse. And then you get to the bridge, which is super easy. You just play an E major chord, which is just, you put your pointer finger on this. Technically what you played, if you played open, it's E suspend too. So you just take this and your pointer finger and put it on this note. Actually, it's E suspend 4. But you take your pointer finger and put it on the 2nd fret past the capo on the G string. You are, and then you go into the A shell. You are, and then you move up to the B shell. You are, and that's whenever you're gonna go in to do your thing, and I'm not really gonna do anything right there because it's just your guitar and you're playing the chorus basically, but you're not singing. And that's whenever he strums super fast that I totally can't do, and mutes the entire thing, and then he goes back to the normal chorus thing. That's basically how you play the video, that's basically how you play the your part of the song. It gets way easier if you just play it with the song. If we're gonna want to change the key for harmony stuff, because Shane Bernard can sing ridiculously high, I can just, like, for your part, you can just take another capo and, like, put it on fret 4, and then you just throw this one on fret 6. So, you know, and then everything would be moved up and it would be all good. So that's basically how you play that. So, yeah, email me if you need more tips.